The Berean Pulpit welcomes you to my study from Hillsboro, Missouri.
Hello, this is Brother Oates. Philippians chapter 4, verses 1 through 3. Therefore, my brethren, dearly beloved and longed for, my joy and crown, so stand fast in the Lord, my dearly beloved. I beseech Euodias and beseech Syntyche, that they be of the same mind in the Lord. And I entreat thee also, true yoke fellow, help those women which labored with me in the gospel, with Clement also, and with other my fellow laborers, whose names are in the book of life. Paul loved people because Paul loved God. Jesus put it this way in John chapter 13 and verse number 35. By this shall all men know that ye are my disciples, if ye have love one to another. The Apostle John in 1 John chapter 4 and verse number 7 says, Beloved, let us love one another. For love is of God, and everyone that loveth is born of God and knoweth God. Verse 8 says, He that loveth not knoweth not God, for God is love. Paul could not love the Philippian believers enough in verse number 1. He goes on and on. But the love was reciprocated in Philippians chapter 4 and verse number 15. No church communicated with me as concerning giving and receiving, but ye only. They loved him in return. To be quite honest with you, it is easy to love loving people. However, Paul also loved people who were not as loving in verse number 2 and verse number 3. Two women he pleads with. One whose name was Euodias. I'm told her name means success. And Syntyche, I'm told her name means happy. Perhaps it's the first time that success and happy disagreed. Paul says that they be of the same mind in the Lord. Doesn't tell us what their difference was. No doubt it was a personal opinion, not a doctrinal issue. Had it been doctrinal, Paul would have addressed that, no doubt. But their difference of opinions not only were affecting their relationship with each other, but it had the magnitude of impacting and causing disharmony and disunity and perhaps even division in the entire church. So verse 3, Paul calls all hands on deck, from the leadership to the entire church. Verse 3, he says, help those women which labored with me in the gospel. That word labored, son athleo, second part of that word is where we get our word athletics from. It means to strive together with or to cooperate vigorously with. There was a time when these two women were side by side, striving together with Paul and other fellow laborers in the advancement of the gospel, but no doubt they were on the sidelines now. Though they were on the same team, their names were in the book of life, they were sidelined because of differencing of opinions. And so Paul says it's time to set your opinions aside and get back in the game. Be of the same mind in the Lord. And he did so because he not only loved the lovely, but he loved also those that were acting in an unlovely way. Someone asked the great missionary Hudson Taylor, founder of the China Inland Mission, one time, Mr. Taylor, do you believe the one requirement for all missionaries is that they should love souls? Taylor responded, no. I believe the one requirement for all missionaries is that they should love God. For if they love God, he added, they will love souls. Bereans, search the Scriptures. God bless you.